how's this for something unusual for InsideOut? It's a Dreamcast manga. It's not an official manga. This was not produced by Sega. It's actually a fan comic. Still in Japanese, of course. I found this on eBay, had no idea what to expect. It's not a hentai like a lot of fan Japanese comics are, these doujinshi things, but it is pretty odd. But anyway, let's have a look at the cover. You got that Dreamcast character there. You've seen I've drawn that character a few times. There's Ulala. There's Claire Redfield from Code Veronica. I think that's Sophia from Soul Calibur. And that girl from Bangai-O that I can't remember the name of. Except she's not actually anywhere in this manga, so I'm not sure why she's there, but she just is. Not sure what it translates to. On the back here, you've got a character from that anime game Canon, I think it's pronounced, and that Dreamcast chick eating a fish, or one of those fish bun things or something. And I know that says Sega in Japanese, but that's about all I know. Yeah, so I have no idea what anyone's saying in this book, but let's have a look inside. Be prepared, it's a bit weird. On the first page, you've got the Mega Drive, Mega CD 32X guy. And the Dreamcast is having a fag for some reason. Not sure why. All works. That sounded a bit in English. So you got the contents. Loads of games are represented in here, including this one picture here of what's her name from Sakura Wars 4 specifically, by the looks of it. And the first comic in here is of Shenmue, and Ryu's looking very strange there. And yeah, this is a bit odd, but here we go. They're both saying something, I'm not sure what. And then she stabs herself. I'm not sure why that happens. So she's dead, yeah, maybe because she just found out that he's leaving for Hong Kong and she's leaving for Canada or whatever. And then everyone else starts killing themselves. And for some reason, he's got a smiley face on his back, look. For some reason he's very relieved. Maybe he thinks the guy that killed his father is dead too, I don't know. So anyway, on this page you've got that infamous scene from the beginning of the game, the keep friends and those you love close to you. And Ryo takes it a bit seriously, and so yeah, that's a Shenmue comic. Anyway, here's Space Channel 5 one, and she's got somebody Amigo maracas for some reason, and there's one of those more aliens, and I don't really know what's going on. And then on the next page something happens, and is she naked? Well, there's nipples, so, and a belly button, so I presume she is, but kind of hard to tell with that artwork. So anyway, she's dancing around like a loony with her maracas, and there's Pudding, and then she gets Pudding to join in on the weird naked dancing craziness. And I think that might be Space Michael. Actually, I think that's like 80s Michael Jackson, so that's kind of cool, but I don't know what's really going on. So anyway, Biohazard Code Veronica, or Resident Evil if you're English. There's Claire Redfield running away from explosions, all happy. And there's a bunch of zombies that she shoots. Someone shoots out this guy. I can't remember who he is. I haven't played that game much. He's got a very wonky face and a dodgy looking nose, and he's naked. Yep, I don't know. He's naked for some reason. So she shoots the shit out of him, and she wakes up from apparently being asleep. And there's another guy that's also naked. Yep. And they've got flowers where the peepees are, so you can't see their bits. So she just nukes everyone. And that's the Resident Evil comic. Yeah, okay. It only gets weirder from here, trust me. Okay, Soul Calibur. There's Sophia, and she's saying something dramatic, and oh dear, is that Nightmare? I think it's Nightmare. Anyway, so she's running away from his raging boner, I suppose, and Ivy and Shungfa and Taki show up, and they see his boner, and they also run. And then there's Astroff, and oh yeah, this is very strange. I don't even want to know what just happened there. That's a bit, yeah. So anyway, this POPO comic is probably the most perverted of the lot, and you'll see why in the first page looks normal enough. They're just talking about something, and then this happens. The POs are melting on them, I presume. Less said about that page and this page, the better. So anyway, look! Oh, my watch just beeped. There's a little guy with a watermelon on his head, and he has a Dreamcast light gun and Death Crimson 2, and he's about to play it. And I presume he didn't like it because he's vomiting. I'm not sure what it says, but anyway, Maken X. There's an unusual game for you. Not many people talk about that Dreamcast game. So she's there, and oh, they've made this joke again. Yeah, okay, you made that joke already. And look, there's Watermelon Head again. About to play Maken X. And I presume he doesn't like that either. 3D something or other. So, I think, yep, that's all the comics. And then finally, there's that girl from Evolution with some choo-choos and a Kapu. And I think this is some kind of rant about the Dreamcast because he mentions RPGs, DVD, PlayStation 2's mentioned somewhere. And, oh, there's that girl from Power Stone 2. And, finally, there's that Watermelon Head guy. Judging by the fact that he's drawing, I presume he's the author of this manga. And there's naked, flat-chested Ulala again, doing whatever. And, that's it. Yep, that was a bit strange, wasn't it? As I said, I just found this on eBay one day and just bid on it. I paid about £4 for it. Had no idea what I was getting myself into. And yeah, it's a bit weird, but you know, it's just an interesting piece of unofficial Dreamcast memorabilia, I suppose. I just picked it up randomly, so yeah, that's it. Speaking of Maken X, here's an official manga book that I picked up quite a few years ago. It's volume 2. And do you remember how gory Maken X was? It wasn't very gory. It was violent, but it wasn't very gory, was it? So, with that in mind, let's have a look at the official manga, shall we? Yep. It's pretty gory. The artwork's nice though, I'll give it that. I've had this for years now. I can't remember where I picked it up. I just saw it and thought, I've played the game. This might be interesting. And it certainly is. This page is quite gruesome. Look at that. It's an airplane full of blood. And I think this chapter ends with her sitting in a lift or something. Yeah, the artwork's pretty great. Yeah, there we go. In a lift with blood. And there's another particularly gruesome bit. Let's see if I can just find that. Let's skip to that. I definitely don't remember anything like this in the game. Mind you, I didn't really play the game to its entirety. In fact, I didn't play much of it at all, but I do want to go back to it sometime. But I'm pretty... Look, this guy. Look at his eyes. He's been chopped to pieces. A bit freaky. Oh yeah, here we go. Yep. He just pulled out all his organs. Lovely. Why would you do that?